Oh, and welcome again to another Pinnacle webinar series, episode 37. And this is what actually is AI. My name is Dr. Greg Green. I'm sometimes referred to as a retirement transition architect, but I'm also a multidisciplinary life transitional strategist. So let's talk a little bit about AI. Artificial intelligence, quote unquote, AI is computer technology that can recognize patterns in large amounts of information and use those patterns to assist with human tasks, such as answering questions, writing, planning, organizing, creating images, translating, and analyzing information. For a retiree, the simplest definition is AI is a personal digital assistant that can help you think, create, learn, organize, and take action using everyday language. Now, you don't need to learn programming. You can simply type or speak naturally. Help me write my life story, create a plan for my new consulting business, or teach me how to use my phone more confidently. AI is not a replacement for wisdom, relationships, discernment, professional advice, or personal purpose. It's a tool that can make it easier to turn an idea into a real next chapter project. So let's talk about the most useful AI applications for a retiree reinventing their life. Number one, ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT all the time. It's wonderful. It's the best overall next chapter assistance. ChatGPT is the strongest starting point for most retirees because it can support many reinvention goals in one place: life planning, writing, learning, business ideas, travel, health habit planning, family legacy projects, presentations, and communication. It can also be used by voice, which is particularly helpful for someone who prefers talking rather than typing. Best uses of ChatGPT: creating reinvention plan, writing a memoir, preparing a workshop, starting a consulting practice, drafting emails, organizing a family history, practicing public speaking, learning a new subject. Here's an example prompt. I am 68 years old, recently retired, and I want to create a meaningful second chapter. Ask me 10 questions, then help me create a 90-day plan focused on purpose, health, relationships, and income. Now, number two, Microsoft Copilot. That's best for people already using Windows, Word, Outlook, and Excel. Microsoft Copilot is especially suitable for retirees who already work in the Microsoft environment. It can help draft letters in Word, organize emails in Outlook, summarize documents, assist with spreadsheets, and answer web-based questions. Its free version can be used online and through its app, while additional capabilities may be available through eligible Microsoft 365 plans. Best uses: writing a professional resume, preparing a business plan, organizing personal finances, drafting emails, creating a presentation, and summarizing long documents. Example prompt: help me turn my 30 years of management experience into a one-page consulting resume for small businesses. Great prompt. Number three, Google Gemini. It's best for people who live in the Gmail, Google Docs, and Google Calendar world. Google Gemini is a useful choice for retirees who already use an Android phone, Gmail, Google Docs, Google Photos, Google Calendar. It can assist with writing, planning, research, travel, organization, and managing ideas within the Google ecosystem. Best uses: organizing a travel itinerary, drafting messages in Gmail, planning events, creating documents, researching classes, volunteer opportunities, or local activities. Best uses. Now, example prompt: help me create a 6-month calendar for learning Spanish. Help me Create a 6 month calendar for volunteering twice a month. Let's see, even exercising a couple times a week and visiting my grandkids. It's extremely useful for those type of things. Number 4, Canva Magic Studio. This is best for creating beautiful materials without design experience. I mean, really, really amazing stuff here. Canva is a simple visual design platform, and its AI features help people create flyers, invitations, social media posts, presentations, photo books, brochures, and short videos. It is ideal for a retiree who wants to promote a new business, organize a community group, create a family legacy book, or share a passion project. Canva positions Magic Studio as an accessible creative toolkit for people without advanced design skills. Best uses: creating a flyer for a walking club, designing a family recipe book, making a presentation for a workshop, producing a brochure for a small business, or creating a memoir cover. Example prompt: create a warm, elegant flyer for a monthly empty nesters new chapter dinner club. Now, number 5, Claude. Claude is amazing. I've used it many times. It's best for deep writing, reflection, and long documents. Claude is a conversational AI application that is particularly useful for thoughtful writing, long documents, analysis, structured reflection. It can be an excellent companion for a retiree writing a memoir, creating a personal philosophy statement, developing a course, reviewing long business plans, or organizing extensive notes. Best uses: memoir writing, family history projects, creating a book, reviewing a long document, developing a coaching curriculum, reflective life planning. Now, example prompt: I want to write a memoir for my children and grandchildren. Help me create a chapter by chapter outline based on my childhood, career, marriage, challenges, lessons, and hopes for my family. Now, you have to input that information, but it will compile and develop something absolutely wonderful. And then finally, perplexity. It's best for research with sources. Perplexity is useful when a retiree wants to research a topic and see supporting sources. It can help with researching travel, volunteer opportunities, hobbies, historical questions, market ideas, local resources, and current events. It is especially helpful for people who want to verify information rather than simply receive an answer. Best uses: research a new business idea, comparing travel destinations, learning about a hobby, finding credible information for a presentation, fact checking. Example prompt: find reliable resources on the benefits and risks of starting a small consulting business after retirement, and summarize the most important points. Now, here's a simple recommendation: start with only 3. Most retirees, I would begin with ChatGPT, Canva, and probably Gemini. ChatGPT, it helps you think, plan, write, learn, and build confidence. Canva, it helps you turn ideas into visual, appealing flyers, books, presentations, and business materials. Gemini, it helps you work inside the email, documents, calendar, and computer tools that you already use. This keeps the learning curve manageable. The goal is not to become an AI person. The goal is to use a few practical tools to become more confident, connected, creative, purposeful, and capable in this final chapter of life. Thank you again for joining me today. Look for episode 38. Have a wonderful day.